Hey, what's up, YouTube? I just found out about this new reality TV show coming out. It's called The Preachers of LA. I got word of it from this YouTube channel I'm subscribed to called The Cult of Dusty. Great videos, go check it out. Then I watched the trailer to the TV show, and I could say I'm shocked, but then again, I'm really not shocked. I hear crazy religious stories every couple of days, and it's just got to a point where it's just not shocking anymore. But when I see this, when I see pastors getting on stage and saying, if you donate this money to me, uh, 10 years down the line, you'll, have a reward tenfold. And a lot of people, they buy into that. And I don't even blame people for being religious, even as an atheist. I don't blame people for being religious. I mean, if you're 2 years old, your parents tell you that there's talking snakes and, man fits every animal on a boat, and, then men come from dust and women come from ribs. I mean, you're going to believe that probably for the rest of your life. It's very hard to, get rid of that indoctrination, but I'm not blaming them for that. But when it comes to people, with closed eyes, donating, their money to these pastors, who one of them said that P. Diddy and Jay-Z shouldn't be the only person driving around in a Ferrari, and then they show him in a Ferrari. The other preacher has, all of them have expensive cars. All of them, they expensive clothing. They all, it's disturbing how people can just sit there and every Sunday, come on, donate the money to me, pass along the collection plates. It's God's going to bless you when you die, and they go home and they're struggling to pay all the bills, and they still donate 20, 30, 40 bucks to people. And I seen that when I was when I used to go to church, when I used to be religious back in high school. I seen people who donated, their last couple bucks in their pocket to a pastor. And I went to I guess you can say somewhat of a mega church or whatever, and the pastor made probably $250,000, maybe $200,000 a year. And you know what? Even in the communities that are in inner city communities, a lot of poverty-stricken communities, the pastors, it's not like they're struggling. Oh, a lot of the pastors I see in Akron, Ohio, live in in a lamp of luxury, while their congregation, the community around them is, it's terrible. It's poverty-stricken. Kids go hungry. And I feel like when pastors want to, buy all this expensive luxury, stuff that their congregation gives to them, instead of, and I'm not saying that they should live in a cardboard box. I'm not saying that, they should be poor and, be like a nun or something and never have any fun in life. I'm not saying that, but they should at least, have the moral, compass to say, hey, maybe I should only take the average wages earned in this community or whatever, right? That to me, I'll give them a high five for that, because a lot of pastors don't do that. But and then the other pastor, I couldn't believe he had a helicopter. Like, he has I think he said 2 churches where he flies from one church earlier in the morning, and then later on he goes to another church, and it's like people donate money to him. People fund this man's helicopter. A helicopter, the Ferrari. Like, Ferraris are not cars that you see, all the time. They're not the average American, car that people drive around in or whatever. It's you might see a Ferrari every couple months, and you might, oh, that's a nice car. Wonder who's driving. It's probably someone who's famous, rich, business owner, whatever. But for these people to be on stage and saying that, you need to donate money to me, donate all your money, doesn't matter if you're on food stamps, welfare, whatever. You donate this money to me, at the end of the month, Jesus is going to come knock on your door and say, hey, here, paid your electric bill for you. And people are duped into still, donating their money to him. And it's very disturbing. In Akron, Ohio, there was this one pastor who got arrested for getting into an altercation with a repo man, for, the repo man was trying to repossess his $60,000 vehicle. Now, for him to, have the means to afford a $60,000 vehicle, knowing, and also knowing that his church was not in a nice area. It was probably in one of the worst parts of Akron. And for him to afford a $60,000 car is mind blowing. Like, people donate they donate money to this person, and he goes out and, you know, it's like a pimp. That's pretty much what it sounds like to me. It's people donate 10% of their money and think that, oh yeah, you know, I'm gonna be blessed, and, you know, some sort of magical fairies want to come to my door and pay, and just everything's going to work out for me. No. And I'm not saying that all religious people are like this. I'm pretty sure a lot of my friends who are Christians, and, you know, we have great debates and conversations about religion, but I'm pretty sure they're not happy about this. And I know a lot of Christians. I'm pretty sure a lot of Christians out there as well are not happy to see a show like this. And I can see why. It's disgusting. I mean, of course, I'm going to disagree with religion being an atheist, but it's just stuff like this. It somewhat gets under my skin. But then again, it's just how the world works, man. But in closing, all I really got to say to this is, people just really got to use common sense and reason. Just because your pastor tells you something, before you donate money to him, you know, think about it. What if your child is going hungry or something? Do you really want to donate $20 to a man who drives a Ferrari, or, you know, you can pay for your child's lunch for the next week? Just think about that next time you donate money to someone. And thanks for watching. Subscribe, like, comment, and have a nice day.